this way. No.
Not put down on the video.
So we are going to DeWinton, Alberta to check out a maple burl log that someone who visited our store has cut down. And usually the burl logs that you find in Alberta aren't very nice. And if they are, they're rotten. So this one looks very nice. And if it's not rotten, we're gonna try and make a deal to buy this thing.
So I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this. It's probably just to rent a crane truck, Dylan.
Yeah.
You come, you cherry picker, he's got to pick it up, and then you cut the bottom,
Yeah.
right, and then you bring it back to the shop and set it on the ground. You figure out what you're going to do at the shop.
Yeah. So it's the giant maple burl log from DeWinton. We made a deal with the guy. We've got Duncan here from Blackbeard. He's dropping this thing off, and we'll cut some nice slabs out of it.
When we initially purchased this log, it wasn't for this commission at all. We hadn't made any contact with this client yet, but funny enough, about a month after we purchased it, he reached out with this commissioned idea of putting a whole tree in the entryway of his house, and it was just kind of perfect timing that we were able to use this log for his project.
So we have a client that is in Brooklyn, New York, and he's got this really neat glass eagle sculpture that he wants to display at the front opening of his house. So his vision or idea for that is to essentially take an entire maple burl tree, which we happen to have right over here, and cut it to the size he wants. I think it's 76 inches high, 18 inches wide, 20 inches deep. So we'll take a section out of this. There'll be a poured resin foot at the bottom, and then we're gonna have his eagle sitting right on the top. So we've absolutely never done something like this before, and I'm kind of curious to see how it actually turns out.
He will definitely know it's coming from Canada.
Yeah, exactly. And so what you see Ibrahim doing here right now is taking a 3D scan of the entire log so that he can actually import it into Blender and then create a 3D rendering so the client can choose which section of the tree they want to pick. You guys might have seen this in a previous video, that really expensive desk we made for the client down in Utah. Ibrahim did the same thing to get the waterfall layout for those slabs. We have to keep in mind he has the sculpture that has to go somewhere on the top, right?
So in his last conversation, he was hoping that one of the arms of the branches kind of like holding the sculpture. If we can keep that somehow.
Yeah. This is the big tree sculpture that we're doing for the client in New York City. So what Jack and Ibrahim have done here is created a foam version of his stairwell that we can then compare to the tree and figure out where he wants it cut to fit in there. The entrance to the home's up a level. Over here, you come around down these stairs, then you have to like somehow twist it all the way around, and then it's a glass railing. So we have got ICEJET here today, and we're going to put their info on screen. They kind of serve the southern Alberta area, and they're going to be cleaning up this maple burl log that we're doing for our client in New York City. So for a while, we've kind of been thinking, how are we going to clean this up? Are we really going to have to just take our wire wheel to every square inch of this? The answer is no. We have ICEJET, and we're going to show you what these guys do, and they're going to get this log looking amazing for us.
So this stuff is minus 78C. When it's going to come out in little particles mixed with the air, and when it hits, it turns to CO2 gas. It's straight from a frozen solid to a gas. No moisture. These are our tips. So we're going to start gentle, and we'll move up and see what the results are.
Has mushrooms, like big ones growing out of it.
Did I tell you I got a mushroom thrown up my head the other night?
No, what'd you do?
I don't know. We were in the kitchen there working away, and I was commenting on something that your mother was doing, cooking supper, and I turned around and got a mushroom thrown in my head. Yeah.
Were you being rude?
Probably not.
Oh, nice.
No. We'll do mold or fire damage, where it's like a sanding.
Yeah.
Just strips the outside, kills mold.
Yeah.
It takes the soot and the smoke off the wood, but it looks like kind of like a stand.
Okay.
So that's really gentle. This is, maple is very hard, as is oak and all those finishing woods. So we're going to hit it with this one. This is a little more like the Scotland black.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little bit and stop.
Yeah.
And then see what you get.
Oh, look at this, Dylan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna figure out what part of this the whole thing isn't gonna be used as this sculpture.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna figure out what we gotta cut out.
Like that guy over there is not going to be very helpful. We'll see what.
Where's that one branch there?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
they spent the full day here, and as you guys can see, did an incredible job cleaning this up. So we cannot recommend their services enough. If you're in the Calgary area, there's the logo, there's the website, there's the phone number, and the boss man too.
There's the man.
And they will get you taken care of. And they did maintain quite a bit of the texture.
Oh, they did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's
That-
pretty neat.
That would have taken forever with chisels and wheels.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole whack of screws right there.
Yeah.
So we still haven't 100% decided what direction this is going to sit in the stair, but today's the day and the cuts are going to happen and there'll be no going back.
So this can't protrude into the hallway.
Yeah.
So in order to get that, we'd have to cut the bottom of this on an angle so that the whole thing tilted back, which means you're going to cut this whole limb off. Because underneath the stairs there, you only got like that much room where it starts on the short part.
How wide is this thing total? From here to there?
Well, right there, it's 7 feet.
It's honestly better to just use the lower section of the trunk and not even touch up here, or else you're just gonna be a block of wood. Where at least if you use down there, you're gonna have some of the actual stump being used. Like, is he wanting to do anything with the kind of perch that will be there?
He needs a spot to put his sculpture. He wants a piece of glass in there somewhere. So we actually, in order for this thing to fit, I think we got to cut like about this much off the bottom.
Yeah, that changes everything. Okay.
The whole thing's got to drop down, John.
Well, after lots of kind of thinking and figuring out, we've come up with a plan to cut this for our clients. So the first cut's pretty simple. I want to just get some big wedges and see if I can pry it apart.
Just pound them in with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, and see if it'll start coming apart.
Okay, let's go grab some wedges.
Okay.
Need that. There.
Glad my toe wasn't underneath that. Not bad.
It's not bad, actually. You're right. It's
Yeah.
not. We weren't sure what to expect for moisture on the inside, and it's not nearly as bad as we were expecting. Now we can take this half and fit it into where it needs to go to get inside our client's home.
Okay, well, we're here this morning. We're going to try and make the bottom angle cut on our tree stump that's going into this simulated base of the location. And this is the hole in the floor that they have. So I'm going to hang this up here, angle it around, and see which way I got to cut the bottom of my tree stump. Okay, I just need to lower it into the hole. It's got to kind of come down here,
Yeah.
like this here. And that one has kind of got to go up in this void here.
Yeah. So you got to cut quite the angle.
I got to cut quite a bit off, but yet I want it to sit. So I got to see how straight I can cut it, because it's just sort of,
Do you think maybe cut it on the angle first, just so it sits, and then we can just trim the height after?
I got to take a chance. I got to come up maybe 18 inches and cut it. I know I got to cut at least that much off. Then that'll get it dropped down a little bit.
Okay. Start with that.
There's a mark down there. I want to make sure. Does that look right?
go in any farther?
I'm trying to hold her still at the moment. Yeah. Even that, now you're barely trimming. So if we can keep it, we don't have to.
Oh, we're not trimming anything up here.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is beautiful where it's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the stairs coming down.
So this is a glass staircase here. There's a glass railing here.
Yeah, there's a glass wall here. Oh yeah, like how we haven't even figured that out yet.
Okay.
This is only step one. And then we still don't know how we're going to lift this into place.
Yeah.
We might have to chainsaw split it right down the middle and then bolt it together after. We're going to weigh our burl piece. We've got a heavy duty scale here and we got to figure out how much it weighs. So that'll tell us how many pieces we're going to have to cut it into so that we can actually lift and install it.
That's why it should.
934 pounds. We'll probably have to cut it into 3 pieces.
So this tree was one of those projects where the client had an idea and we kind of just said yes before we had a plan on how we would do it. Part of the problem that we knew we would have all along is the weight and size of this thing and actually getting it into our client's home and into the location where it's supposed to go. Because he's got, it's a street level home in New York, so it's not like giant entranceways or anything. And we have a regular sized staircase that we have to carry this tree down that has glass railings on either side. So we knew it wouldn't work like this, and the plan that we've come up with is to make a cut right about here. We've got some red chalk marks on here where my dad's gonna drop the chainsaw right through. That'll let this be one independent piece. We'll make one more cut going right in between these 2 branches to split these 2 halves together. And that'll probably give us about a 400-pound piece on the bottom, and then we maybe got about 250 pounds per branch here. So still really heavy, but much more manageable.
I think I bought my chainsaw pants when I had a smaller waist. Now we gotta cut this thing.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we move this?
I just think we're gonna have to end up filling this chainsaw cut.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then piece it back together, put it on here, and you're gonna have to reblend all of that
Yeah.
because it's gonna be smaller.
Yeah.
This is where the eagle's gonna go, right? So you could almost level to here anyway. What does that give you?
We'll cut it wherever we need. I think it goes a maximum 44.
Because,
That's really close.
yeah, I think that would work.
Okay.
You'll have to measure, probably easiest to stand that up and then,
Then measure it, mark it, lay it back down again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's rev it up and cut that.
so Laser Dad.
Well,
Yeah, Laser Dad, kind of true. So Laser Dad did a pretty good job getting all of these cuts very nice and true, but there's still like chainsaw marks in there. So we need to now get these inside on the CNC machine and perfectly flatten off all of our surfaces. Number 1, so it's sitting parallel with the ground, but then number 2, so all of our joints go nice and tight together. What should get done first? Do you want them to flatten this?
Flatten that one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the easy one.
It's a really clean chainsaw.
I know. I know. Like the whole reason why this is split into 3 pieces is it's too heavy and too large to be able to move into his house in one piece. So we've got to put it together, blend all of our edges, basically get it looking the way we want it, take it all back apart, ship it down to New York, and then redo this process on site in his house. But the big difference is that this is going to go in this hole, and then we're going to pour this like thick layer of concrete. We're putting river rocks in it, and that's how we're actually going to fix this log in place. So it's going to be quite the process.
Okay, well, we're just trying to do a layout now. We got to make a template. We're going to have to dowel them together so they can be assembled on site. So I think we actually going to have to set it on, set one on, see where we want it to sit, draw a pencil line.
Yeah.
Right? That's the easiest way.
Yeah.
But we need to try and get it to sit flat on this thing. So go on the other side there. There we go. Got to move it a bit. Got to go that way a little bit. We've lost about 3/4 of an inch here.
Yeah.
So we're going to fill this with wood. We've got some of this wood here.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to blend in so much. Because of the chainsaw cut that we made, we've lost some thickness of the log. We still want to be able to blend towards the outside here. So we've got some of the pieces of the log that we've cut off that we're going to actually glue on to make up the void of the space. And then when we put it together, it should be a little bit more uniform. So the MDF is going to be our spacer that represents the filler piece. And it also gives us a tracing pattern and a drilling pattern that we can use here.
We'll do probably 1-inch dowel, I'm thinking.
Just inside for alignment?
Yeah, vertical and horizontal.
Yeah.
How do we do both
Yeah.
at the same time? Because we can't lift up 600 pounds with the amount of people we have going down.
So we got these two pieces here. These are filler pieces we made from our MDF template. So these pieces are going to get some of that Gorilla Glue spread all around either side of these and then screwed on, and that's going to fill in our chainsaw and milling marks from earlier. We made this jig here. This is the exact template of our stump. We're going to drill through these 4 holes with a big massive drill bit. I'm just drilling holes into it now so we can screw these and attach it and then drill, and it should be exact on both sides. Oh, instead of dishing it. Yeah, that's smart.
Well, no, we'll still dish it.
Yeah.
But this is just one less thing left to sand.
Beauty. Perfect.
Or like, how much are we wire wheeling and finishing it?
I'll show
So I was trying to have this discussion with John, and we didn't really know. So I just want to figure out what.
I mean, basically, yeah, it is going to be like a.
So we're
like a
wire
tape.
wheeling the entire surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so like there's still stain on there. We didn't get it 100%.
So like all the little bits of bark, or so do we want it that clean on the inside?
Yeah.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for with this whole tree, watch this whole video, is power carving time. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be fantastic. Sponsored by Cutzall.
No, it's not.
We have a whole bunch of their bits. I don't know if it's sponsored, but
I don't think it's sponsored.
just change out the word. All the bits supplied by Cutzall. Find them in our store. Link in the description. I don't know. You're welcome, Haley.
Alright, there you go.
So now that we've got the log all debarked and cut into 3 pieces, we can begin our finishing process. And we've taken it apart to do this so that we can get oil on all of those inside faces, even the ones that are going to be joined to other faces of the log. We don't want to have anything shrink and then you see an unfinished ring around the outside. So we're using our Black Forest furniture oil to finish this log, but we are thinning it out just because of how irregular the shape is on this. So we've added some mineral spirits in there just to lower the viscosity of our oil, and that way we can use a brush and actually get into all those small little cracks without having like big globs of oil kind of build up, and it just wouldn't look that great. So we're going to go through the process of getting this log entirely sealed, and if you're watching this video right after it's been posted, we actually have our Black Friday sale going on, so all of our wood is 30% off, and then we've got various sales on our Black Forest products ranging from 10 to 15%. So we'll put a link down in the description below if you guys want to check that out. So now that we've got our oil cured, we can get these all wrapped and packed up, lifted into the crate for our journey down to New York City. And this is part 2 of our New York delivery. So if you missed the last one, that was our last video we posted of the charred wall art piece, and we still have the 3rd video coming up of the Bubinga closet. Just pulled up to our client's house. We've got probably a good 12 hours of work today and maybe some more tomorrow, so fingers crossed all goes well. He's here for the day, you say? No.
Our truck's coming here.
It's going well.
Yes, so obviously being here in Brooklyn, there's not a lot of room, and the truck has got to just block the intersection and the crosswalk, and we're going to block the sidewalk, and everyone's getting mad, so this should be hectic.
We just need a drill. Okay. It's the same size as that other one, right? Yeah. Don't block the whole thing. Bad driver. Whoa, are you gonna take it out? If you watch it, make it boom boom coming out.
It's like scary to drive it. To just exist here.
Can you say that as the bus almost hit a biker?
Yeah. Is it that one? Okay, let's take. Bring the whole tree downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So where are we going?
Right downstairs.
in the hole, or are we going to set it down and then unwrap
We just set it down and unwrap because we should take a piece of foam and lay it on the floor.
Foam.
Just take one of these sides.
This is the base, or that's the base?
This is the bottom.
That's the bottom.
Yeah.
I think we just
We gotta lift
All right, we gotta lift.
Yeah.
We got 6 people around this thing.
As many people as we possibly can. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start coming up the stairs. Okay. Is everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here? Yeah. It might be easier.
Okay.
And if we could just get one person, like if me and John are carrying it down backwards, we just get one person just holding our backs.
Okay, here we come.
Yep. One more step.
Yeah, step again, John. Okay, rotate. So that's the worst one. We can unwrap this immediately and lift it in there. And then we'll lift it into place.
Well, it's just the smallest one.
What?
I think it's the smallest person.
Okay.
We can set it down there.
Okay. Now we slide it in. Now, do you want to just tip it down?
Yes.
Because we can rotate it once it's down.
Exactly.
Just make sure it doesn't drop. There we go. There we go.
Very nice.
Okay.
Alright, gentlemen, here. Regular water and cold.
That was the hard one.
Seriously, it was, yeah. Gentlemen, we didn't even initially have the plan to break this into 3 pieces either.
So what made you change that?
Well, your photos. Yeah.
Soon realizing we could never pick it up. It weighs 900 pounds altogether.
900?
Yes. Okay, so we're lifting this, and which end goes down first, John? This
That's
one?
down.
This goes down.
Plywood. Maple.
Maple burl. Yeah.
Rice bag going by the bottom. This thing's gonna be good, guys.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm all right.
You're okay?
We're going on this styrofoam. Easy.
Okay, so we should rotate it, stand it upright, get these two dowels into the holes on that side, so we can pick it up.
Okay.
Because we're fingers, so we're gonna get crushed.
Yeah, tip it up. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna go up.
Okay. It turns now. Now we have to go.
You want to go right down? You're going to come a little forward. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
I heard something.
So, line up the grain around the best.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're touching.
Easy, 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 guys. Okay. It's on the glass. Okay.
Keep it up.
Work. Okay, keep it's too much weight this way.
We rotate more.
Okay. No. We're touching the glass.
Still touching the glass?
We're leaning against the glass right now.
Can you rotate it a bit more?
Yeah, we have to. But
They're grabbing a grinder.
touching here and touching.
All right, let's just hold it in place.
We just hold it in place. We're gonna get a grinder, and then it'll fit.
Don't put it forward. Don't put it.
Take the plastic out.
Cannot put it this day.
Okay, so we don't have to grind it.
Yeah. You see?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
These are gonna come out.
You still wanna?
Yeah, we still gotta do this. Yeah.
So I don't know why we just don't shim the base.
They just
Because they get the oxygen. Because they get the oxygen.
Yeah.
But keep.
Yep.
Keep it up. That's all we need is a little shimming down there.
Does that work if it goes down like that?
Okay, let's see.
Up. More. Slowly, slowly.
Your hand. Your left hand. Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's not rocking.
Pretty good. Once you got weight here too, it's gonna hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this second.
Let's see.
1 second.
Is it stable where it is?
So we need Marek. Mash it. Yeah. Go help them bring the other piece in, and we hold it like this.
Oh, one more.
I was thinking about the whole thing.
We're gonna have to probably go up on end.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll hold this again because I have to get off.
Sorry.
Oh, there's 12-inch screws going on this thing.
Oh, there is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all the dowels are in.
Yep.
Careful, don't
Are you
push too
kidding
hard.
me? Look at that.
Let go.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Ooh la la.
Look how interesting it is, hey? You can see like actually right inside the tree.
Absolutely.
This is so unique. Oh, wow. Look how it fits with the stairs. It's incredible.
And the eagle landing has it right there.
Wow. That's
It's like the tree grew for this.
You people are not just artists, you're mathematicians.
Look at this. I can't believe it's in here.
You know what? I feel for you the gratification when you brainstormed and worked so hard on a project and you see it fall into place.
Yeah.
That in itself is like the best drug.
That it fits. Yeah, it actually fits.
Yeah, that's why I said you're
can't believe it.
mathematicians.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Space here we have about an inch. Space here we have maybe half an inch.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is when it's flat, I feel like it's only like an extra half inch it has to go before it's clear. If that makes sense.
So let's get the saws off. I made some room to go this way a bit.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
You're the expert. Why do you want to remove the chimney?
Level that.
It's not level.
This is level. We have to drop it back down to level it a bit.
Because now it has the weight over there and everything is going to fall in place.
Yeah.
So what's the
I cut it off the side so we can move it a little bit and tilt it back.
Here.
We're down? Okay, then we're good because we got a gap here too, so we can.
So it could come a 1/4 inch this way.
I was call it a day.
Because if we're pouring concrete, it's gonna hold it in place.
Yeah.
We ready for concrete?
Yes, we'll pour cement, eh?
I want to keep the stones here to showcase this.
Yes.
So the stones are 2 inch, 3 inch, and one like. So we're gonna come up with a concrete Probably to here.
To here, sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can pour it anywhere it's comfortable for you. I can just spread it.
And then, how many bags is this for now?
Bucket, please.
1 second. Wait, hold on, not too fast, not too fast. Let me hold it by the wing. Okay, you got it.
It's still wet.
Oh my God.
This is the towel. The
Wow.
the head is facing the door, right? Fit in this like it is alive. Slowly. Put the bottom trap tight on the bottom. Mari, you look for the square.
Yeah, now. Okay.
It's always looking.
I think it's better this way. Look, when you're coming from here.
It's like standing right in, you can see.
So you come back.
Question is if you want to move it over like a drop more centered, like the drop more will be this way.
Then you may have bumping into the glass. I don't want.
You want stability is the most important.
That's right.
It's not centered to the top of the tree, which is fine. The bird doesn't land centered.
And also, if you don't center, then you won't get.
So right now, what I'm doing is I've just got our little Dremel, little round bit on there, and I'm just cleaning up our joint where these pieces join on the outside, just because things have expanded and contracted a bit, they've shifted, so we're gonna get all this clean. I will rewire wheel it, we'll put some wood, we'll put some wood filler in, and then we'll oil it.
He kept tricking you.
Yeah, it's pranking me.
Like is from Alberta.
Yeah.
That we are from Alberta. This is from Alberta. It's like, I don't know. It's very cool. We brought a piece of home to New York, and it's art, and it looks like art.
I thought I had a little bit more room than that in the mock-up, but we're like half an inch, half an inch, half an inch.
Yeah.
We could put a couple of drops of silicone.
And that'll
Yeah.
just secure it in place.
I'll show what happens. Yeah.
That looks like about where it was.
You see it? Guide us.
There we go.
So you guys move the thing. Okay. Okay.
And when they do this, the art of this is all one piece. So it's a piece of glass.
Yeah.
So to work, they have like 6 people working together on different artists to make it happen because the glass is constantly molten.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to move it while it cools.
So that's why this took on a whole different imagery. There's nothing added.
So this one is pretty unbelievable. The fact that it fit as perfect as it did is kind of mind-blowing to us. As you guys saw in the shop, we had built this mock-up of the space to kind of frame out where this tree is going to go, and we thought we'd have a little more room than we did, but we're literally half an inch here of clearance, we're half an inch on the back side against that far railing, and we're about maybe 3/4 of an inch between this little appliance here on the wall. So this tree could not have even grown much more for it to still be usable in this project. It's just, like I said, really mind-blowing, the fact that this fit as perfectly as it did, and to our client and us, it just really feels like this tree was meant to be here. It's almost like it grew for this location. So that was our part, and then the whole reason for this is to show off this incredible glass eagle sculpture that our client had handmade in Venice, Italy. So we'll put a link to in the description so you guys can see this get made, but there's actually a little tag for the artist on here, and this is all made from one single piece of glass. So it took a lot of craftsmanship. The client said there's like 6 people to actually forge this whole body that goes here, and it's just the perfect fitting place for an eagle to be, right perched on a tree. So thank you to everyone for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The entrance to the home's up a level over here. You come around down these stairs, then you have to like somehow twist it all the way around and then in. Or you're trying to go over the railing and twist.
I'm sure it's glass.
It's a glass railing.
Yeah.
Thank you.